The average American will spend $635,000 on cars during their lifetime. $635,000. That's more than most people's houses cost. But here's the part that'll make you sick to your stomach. If they had invested that money instead of throwing it at car payments, they'd have over $2.4 million by retirement. That's right, your car payments aren't just costing you transportation money. They're literally stealing your chance to become a millionaire. And the car industry? They know this. They've spent decades training you to think that a $500 car payment is just normal, that it's just the price of having reliable transportation. It's not normal. It's the biggest financial scam in America, and I'm about to show you exactly how they're doing it to you. And more importantly, how to break free and start building real wealth instead. Let me break this down with real numbers that'll make your jaw drop. Suppose a man, Adam. He's 25, makes decent money, and he's doing what everyone told him was responsible. He buys a $35,000 Honda Accord. Nothing flashy, just reliable transportation. He puts down $5,000 and finances $30,000 at 6.5% interest for 72 months. Her monthly payment is $487. Sounds reasonable, right? Here's where it gets absolutely insane. By the time Adam makes his final payment 6 years later, he'll have paid $35,064. That's $5,064 in pure interest. Money that goes straight into the bank's pocket for absolutely nothing. But wait, it gets so much worse. That Honda he bought for $35,000, after 6 years, it's worth maybe $14,000 if he's lucky. So Adam paid $35,064 for something worth $14,000. He literally threw away $21,000. But what if Adam had taken that same $487 every month and instead of giving it to the bank, he invested it in a simple index fund averaging 10% return? After 6 years, he'd have $46,000. After 12 years, $119,000. After 20 years, $374,000. Now let me show you how car dealers are trained to separate you from your money. Here are the dirty tricks they use. The 4-square method. They draw a box with 4 squares: vehicle price, down payment, monthly payment, and trade value. Then they move numbers around between these squares like a shell game. While you're focused on getting your monthly payment down, they're jacking up the vehicle price or lowering your trade value. You think you're winning, but they're picking your pocket. The payment-focused manipulation. They'll never ask, "What car do you want?" It's always, "What payment can you afford?" Here's why this is evil genius. Let's say you can afford $400 a month. Watch this magic. At 48 months, you can finance $17,000. At 60 months, you can finance $21,000. At 72 months, you can finance $24,000. At 84 months, you can finance $27,000. Same $400 payment, but they just sold you a $10,000 more expensive car by stretching your misery longer. Now, the trade-in shell game. Don't worry about what you owe on your current car, we'll take care of everything. This is dealer speak for, we're about to screw you royally. Here's what really happens. You owe $12,000 on your current car, it's worth $8,000. That $4,000 difference doesn't disappear. It gets rolled into your new loan. So your new $25,000 car just became a $29,000 loan, and you're starting underwater before you even drive off the lot. The negative equity nightmare. This brings us to the absolute worst part of the car loan trap: negative equity. This is where people get completely destroyed financially, and most don't even realize it's happening. Here's the nightmare scenario that's playing out in millions of driveways across America. Your car loses value faster than you can pay down the loan. Way, way faster. Let's talk about Adam's $35,000 Honda Accord. As soon as he signs the papers and drives off, it's only worth $28,000. But he owes $30,000. That's $2,000 underwater already. It keeps getting worse. After 6 months, owes $28,500. Worth $25,000. Underwater, $3,500. After 1 year, owes $26,800. Worth $22,000. Underwater, $4,800. After 2 years, owes $23,200. Worth $18,500. Underwater, $4,700. This is why most Americans owe more on their car than it's worth. They're financially trapped. They can't sell the car without coming up with thousands of dollars in cash. But here's what makes me absolutely furious. When Adams finally tries to get out of this mess, the dealer will say, "No problem, we'll roll that negative equity into your new loan." So now he's financing $40,000 for a $30,000 car. All right, enough doom and gloom. If you're already trapped in car loan hell, I'm about to give you the exact roadmap to break free. Plan A, the aggressive payoff. Find any extra money you can. Tax refunds, bonuses, side hustle income, and throw it at your car loan. Even an extra $100 a month can save you thousands and get you out years early. Plan B, the strategic trade. If you're really underwater, sometimes you need to make a strategic move. Trade down to a much cheaper, reliable used car. Yes, you'll have to roll some negative equity, but you'll reduce your monthly payments and get out of the cycle faster. Here's what I mean. If you owe $25,000 on a car worth $20,000, trade it for a $12,000 reliable car. Your new loan is only $17,000 instead of $25,000. Lower payment, shorter loan, less interest. Now let me show you how financially intelligent people actually buy cars. And I guarantee this isn't what you expect. They buy reliable used cars with cash, drive them until the wheels fall off, then repeat. No payments, no interest, no negative equity, no dealer tricks. But I don't have $15,000 cash sitting around. You're saying, here's exactly how you build it. Number one, you can start with whatever you can scrape together. Even if it's just $3,000, buy the most reliable car that money can buy. I'm talking Honda Civic, Toyota Corolla, Honda Accord. Boring cars that just refuse to die. Yes, it might be ugly. Yes, it might be old, but it's yours. No bank owns it. Number two, take what would have been your car payment, let's say $400, and save it religiously. Set up an automatic transfer so you're literally paying yourself instead of the bank. Watch what happens. Month 6, you have $2,400 saved. Month 12, you have $4,800 saved. Month 18, you have $7,200 saved. Now here's the magic. Sell your $3,000 car probably for $2,500 and combine it with your savings. You now have $9,700 to upgrade to a much better car. Number 3, keep doing this. Buy the $9,000 car. Keep saving $400 a month. In another 18 months, you'll have enough to upgrade to a $15,000 car. But here's where it gets really good. Once you're driving a reliable $15,000 car that you own completely, keep saving that $400. Don't upgrade. Invest it instead. The wealth building phase. $400 a month invested at 10% return. 5 years. $30,600. 10 years. $76,500. 20 years. $304,000. 30 years. $904,000. Think about this. While Adam is still making car payments in her 50s, you have almost $1 million in investments and you're driving paid-off cars. This is the difference between looking wealthy and being wealthy. Wealthy people don't care what their car says about them. They care what their bank account says about them. This was for today. If this helped you even a little, just a like and comment would mean a lot. It keeps us going. We put our heart into this. Your support helps us keep making more.